democracy is under threat. Military coups are taking stages because of injustices that is being meted around. Nigeria, as one of the biggest countries in Africa, the biggest democracy in Africa, we must lead by example. We must do the needful. We must protect the system. We must protect the sanctity of the process. The era of allowing elected people to behave as emperors is gone, unless if we are not ready to protect this democracy. A lot of people have lost their lives. People have made so much sacrifice from 1999 to date. I'm sure some of the media have statistics of people that have died and been assassinated, because of their commitment to ensure that democracy stands in Nigeria. There's no coup that took place in Nigeria without the support of the political class. And we're worried because looking at the situation of Kogi State, which we as a party, we have documented all the atrocities that have taken place. We have written to the President and Commander-in-Chief. We have served all the service chiefs, including the Inspector General of Police, whose primary duty and responsibility is to secure the states, to provide law for citizens, statutorily the police. The police are fully aware of what is going on in Kogi State. If we allow this kind of situation to continue, I'm sorry, we'll all pay for it, irrespective of our class status, whether elites, not elites, journalists, politicians. The country is our collective responsibility. And how we conduct ourselves have a lot to do with our future, and posterity will record each and every one of us. I want to appeal to the President. This will be the first, the biggest test of his will as the President and Commander-in-Chief to conduct election in the 3 off-season election. Unfortunately, whether by design or otherwise, the 3 states have their own pocket of insecurity. But the height of it is Kogi State that worries everybody. In the past elections, it is the same Kogi that have created this panic in the land. If you could remember, we as a party, we suffered tremendously in Kogi State. Our offices were burnt down, people were killed and maimed. All parties became victims. A PDP woman was burned to ashes in her own house. That is how callous and inhuman we are. And that is not what democracy is about. Democracy is about humanity, it's about dividends of democracy, it's about restoration of decency and integrity of the citizens. So we, as you are aware of recent, our party have gone through process of attack. Our candidates have gone through process of attack, including assassinations. The first interview, we have showed you slides of those attacks, bullets, vehicles, and so on and so forth. The second one, we also demonstrated the same. The third one, we also have evidence and slides when our candidate was in the rally. The rally was disrupted. There were a lot of shootings. Innocent souls were killed. A young lady life was cut off. And police were aware. A police officer was arrested, confessing that he was directed to do that by a private individual that the governor have authorized, like giving him the authority to be either private security or what have you, to coordinate security activities for him in the states. I'm sure some of you have the video clip where the ASP of police was in full blood confessing what happened in Kogi State. Now, which means that it is not a fabricated story. It was a fact, visual facts that was established, videos, when they were running helter-skelter. Some of the vehicles that were arrested were handed over to the police. We are not a lawless party. We handed over all those things to the police. So still police are investigating. Police still say they are investigating that officer. They are not sure of who he is. But the man have identified himself. He has mentioned those who directed him to carry that mission, which is not part of his beats. So is a very pathetic story that, I mean, as a nation, from 1999 to date, I think our democracy must have produced grandchildren. So we are not experimenting anymore. Whatever we do is out of recklessness, out of barbarism, out of greed, out of desperation by some people to subvert this democracy.